Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. For check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
To do this, I have with me one of my favorite women on radio in Accra. Yeah, she's my sidekick sometimes. And she comes with a whole package. Sometimes she's an entertainment person, sometimes she's a reverend minister, sometimes she's a counselor. Like she's everything put together. The Lady Rev. Make some noise! Lady Rev, come on. Tell me more fans, me hype you now. I'm on fight you with She I feel too much, Lady Rev. So Lady Rev is also here for the women, and then we want to make it very balanced. Here for the women, Lady Rev. Now, at the extreme end, this lady is also a hard-working lady. She is into events when it comes to writing. Hey, what do you trouble for you? Because I'm saying, Alice, Tobo, a day. Trouble for the brace. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ali. Ali, do back review. Alicia, no, back on proper one. Asibi, yeah, don't know Papa no. Alicia, there's a fake. Alicia, Asibi keys. Alicia, maybe I will go. Yeah, sir, a course today.
A course of fine.
Kojo Kinsu, Abra, maybe I will go.
Yeah,
be kind. To the ladies,
to everybody.
To the
Not
ladies,
to the everybody.
No, to the ladies.
Humanity.
To the ladies.
The ladies for tonight.
Okay.
Be kind to the ladies.
Be kind to the ladies.
Ladies, echo ye there.
Boko, where's me?
Now, the Kasemi producer, Mbon, you mean send a second video in there. I don't know, sir, the second. Then Sanka and the idea Cosona, yeah. What ye, you know, try me, Mati.
Yeah, Mattia.
Alice was saying.
Oh, Mattia.
Could you what ye? I see. Now, 2010, Mokai Sarkodie 2010. When a kind of pan.
Myself.
What kind of pan?
Yeah, 2010.
Then all the kind.
Baby, the things you did do me, they make a day. You know, my life. 2010, as I don't remember more tema at the time.
Oh, okay.
At that, there be no my fit tema, but I mean at the time, he was still climbing. He was in the space.
Okay.
Kakra. I mean, I could know.
Well, so this was Sarkodie in 2010. And that was when this whole saga we are trying to solve now happened. And he said, not Sarkodie, not a big boy, because on that stage, sad day, no, or we need awards, baby, or we need new artist of the year, or some we need artist of the year, Nazi. So he wasn't like low like that. Now, I don't know if my producers have 2010 of Yvonne Nelson, so now on the team, they are two screens near share. Now, I come boom. I said them kind of conjoined twins near where Sene Omunina Mutie. 2010 of Sarkodie, and on the shared the performances at the VGMAs on the day or Sweepy Awards ne fine. And I don't know if you have 2010 of Yvonne Nelson. This is Yvonne Nelson in 2010. Muzumi in Kakrana or there. We mention the name more. Picture we cross no anymore. Yes. Yes. Picture we also know him. Yes. Yes. So this particular picture also know him. Because picture in them so launch a glaucoma foundation and to assess that day with na oguso carry Sarkodie bano. That have ne Sarkodie and Sujina stage na obo gigs no pam sa. And you know, this one who Yvonne Nelson, Princess Tyra 20 but mama baby as ambassador. Bet ma bia mu kakra bi na mama na kese keke mama na nimu ne mra ya hwe na nim se be hu oba onyima nima lady rev or experience hu oba onyima otimi hu no misu mo experience kakra onyim cha mi hu nim ho dia mi hu nim ho dia mi hu che dia mi hu. And this is Yvonne 2 in 2010 and you also saw Sarkodie in 2010 and today and in 2023 13 years down the lane and some bobasa. Now, my minute lady Reverend started to say, dear Koba Yinai, as a reverend minister, as a counselor, as an entertainment person, media person, dear Koba Yina, first, sign a Huno Sana, Yako into the nitty-gritty. Dear Koba Yina, who's a lady.
Brasa Derek Aminchia viewers and Nipusis and Abraham. I get a big stuff on my page. I get so we'll host it one more time.
Okay.
Now, where first platform I make us so. As no book ne am about out now, me will have so many calls, but me reason I make us say I haven't heard the other side.
Okay.
So woman me one side story. Now the catcher me say, then I'm a dream. It means say one way or the other you are downplaying my wisdom. I was say me take the other side na and son me to me I say okay, saying I'm a dream. Ain't from book new release, you know, and I read the book the very day it was released. I got the soft copy. To me baby and almost say go me book me phone so because some person me expressing me home. Ain't I was like maybe fortunate to be one of the people who first read.
Okay.
Me can read and check them say Okasa ho. Enti Okasa na metie Edem.
Okay.
And na Okasa Edem is in Jatanya no homa copy of the book can be yes I know soft copy but I'm so Kotobi na also investment income.
Good.
And see I had a fair idea about the book and I was waiting until say Sarkodie beba be kasa no I wouldn't have a clear picture.
Okay.
And he did it because Sarkodie minimum over the years, obey quiet for a longer time, and that's over man I pass it by. But I was so praying, say, Michael, we dear, ye be na Emma conversation.
Oh, you wanted him to talk?
I wanted him to talk. Na Emma conversation,
wow,
and a bit balance. I am a lover of women empowerment, but I also like a balanced equation. Me dinama balance equation. So say obe ma ye we or ye we ma oba na enya me ma oba nso enye be ma. Vice versa sanka Sarkodie ne release ye anka nkomo ne be ye sen. Answer na Yvonne ebeto aso.
Okay.
Enti I was so praying say Michael en can be na on my yen.
On the side of
the story.
Okay.
After mate first mate Yvonne na mate Sarkodie no. My general conclusion was that assembly insiso
Chechim lady BBM insiso saying
mwano part 1 na if you feminine side by no and a part 2 na if you Sarkodie by na as there will be a try say obema the other person a looky bad
and the ampa obia person try say ono na here
edu ho no na ye hu say obi a person obe try so be mo obi looky bad na che say truth of the matter nankasa wo ho a ye nshare da Emma full version e bia ya boso kakra but totality e wa asem no ye nyaaye enti ase omume no person dey di agro ye nya kwaraza 20 mo starting na mo 22 ni 27 na bia mo nya eduka empanifo wo krom hanti mo be ka asem na mo nka no
mo mie mu na mo nka ne ye
na ye hu say we say na asem ni see say na asem no ends because in Yvonne's book when Oka about Sarkodie no or say and then Sarkodie and I agreed that the second time we were going to use a hospital. We agreed, underline word. Yeah, Tum say second time no, Yabeko hospital. It gives me a question. The first time I had a man kasa, man bo home come say you use pills. Or be they super responded or say I told you say Kohume doctor, you said you didn't need it. Yvonne narrative no also Sarkodie to name my mention. And at the time, yeah, as you say, obedient share any personal doctor, sir. And I say our friend doctor.
Yeah, Onimobi. Yeah.
Unimobi, any obi, a service, a two different things. Minimum say as my colleague in the industry, and I say minimum say madam for your lawyer. Now we have a personal lawyer, a two different things.
Yeah. Fact.
Yes.
Fact.
We am a personal lawyer, well-being, legally. I said you are very concerned. In the future, how you don't take for into Sanka or be the HR girl to hospital hall and or what personal doctor can doctor and be follow up and you on one can move.
Fact.
These small bits is telling me say they are not telling us the whole truth. Of the story. And money here a bit difficult. So Becca said we and away and a kind of crane. And truth of the matter is that I say a Juman Maya Bedu said so more my shada shisha hopping. And no more shisha hosisia. And no more shisha hot action. So more come master match I had to was it. Because unya can or point of view no na echre omu kobomua. I said, why you stupid?
But we mubi. At least this one we are so sure. Sir, we would be because back aware. Nti ombebom kra baako betimi apachira akobo baako bi. Ben kra omumum. Because an ombobiem kra dey say na ombiem bi no ombobiem kra omumum bi ehun so mabo.
Never say never.
Oh how? Say Sarkodie be jai Tracy akofa Yvonne Nelson.
There be onjai.
Ne nefa.
There be a on
ye can say omuntime mo ombetime hia bo pasio bi eba do makohia o
na ye bo pasio
omakohia o UK bi na
ye bo nkomo ye bo nkomo a mo ma bodwa na ma cheche madwen no e ho na ye be bo playback akere hwehwe akwa we I don't know when tie genesis no e na wo hu the point of view it happens.
Okay
enti omo ma hwehwe ho dan so omo kasa na ya na ye a bit careful. For me, if they want us, almost percent Ghana for exe asemnasia, mommy full story. And I wrote that on my Facebook.
Okay. Full story is unya.
Full story means I'm listening.
Me to the Facebook.
On my Facebook, I wrote to say I have turned down too many radio stations and on interview on Yvonne Elson's book until I'm waiting for Sarkodie's time.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to listen to Sarkodie's response. Well, listen to both sides. I think it's still not complete. But let me share some few wisdom nuggets to those who are talking and those who are judging, because it's here were two sides. If more kasa, be more judge. Yeah. More judge, no more kasa, so more kasa. The first thing, every mentor or hero you see today has a past. What 13 years if he na yet had say ye life more. Ye decisions and I say nyama ye and ye sa. Exactly. Because you're in the process. Okay. And decisions and our choices are almost here from that time. No, 13 years ago. Everybody has a past. Mistake, wrong choice, regrets. Everybody has something that they learned from yesterday. 2, until you have heard both sides of the story, don't be quick to talk. 3, when you're finally ready to hear the story, don't listen to your understanding, listen to the understanding. Okay. Utieno, enya wo understanding na wo diti wo the omo understanding obi say lady eno so che say nipa na okasa fi emotional point of view tie from emotional point of view
Okay.
okasa fi regret point of view tie from regret point of view okasa fi business point of view tie from business point of view inti asem na wo tie no enya wo wadwen no na wo diti o pesa wo te from the angle the person is coming from.
Okay.
Inti even for a very highly emotional point of view no deba. Sarkodie so a very highly business point of view no so deba with regrets or the family and business together no deba. One kasa ne ma is on the line. Ne warrior is on the line. Ne brand is on the line. Even so the emotion no the brand ni business account.
Okay.
Inti wo tie no na wo hu se asem ne de ya ma yen complete nse obi anim se sanka complete ne ba ye be hu se say no mo mienu fully omotie. The fourth one, before you comment, kindly check your past, your present, and possibly your future. Yeah, moving yeah din because oka abortion asema na say ye ho akohyem bi sa. Inti say ye ka say ye mo bia chance no ntro buka. Ya memo ayen. Because you better church chapters ni bi. E bia na ya mo bon crofo din but ya fa koda.
And my mama penny.
Na me see be book na start brasa me wo. Oh, brasa me wo. On car washing part no but. Or the baby but on that you know or rejecting me ben 9 times and son
okay baby I very fine baby I very fine
ye do a obi awo obi awo the past of the book into wo ka obi ho asem no tobo because wo so edu ho na e bia wo sa de no na so wo ye choice Yvonne here at the same time and now we bema men ye can be ye mo ahe na nkofo anye mama ye na ye ka say honestly sometimes I call woman ye ka say beba ye ntumi because nye say uni sika o boga bi she baby ono na sponsor obi sponsor wo baby ukoyi wanim dia kwalaba sisi a baby a oil ni fiba no e ho betwa o carry anso da ho enti se woni nipa ne be kasa na ebeye ya na nka ye fi ho na a paving way for tomorrow.
Okay.
Enti aya na nya necessary say oh nipa no oni sika oni but you know plans obi a structure structure na wonam so no so da bia na wonam main road so I offer side kakra na wakoye 1 2 na e ho na wakoye 1 2 na e dey nsam e ba. The next one, could this be another show-based content? If not, then we speak wisely. But if it is, how much are you making? Because content creators are making a lot of money out of this.
True.
So if you are not making some of the money, I advise you to shut up. You didn't. Say any content. I say a content in pony didi ho. Nkofo edwe ho e wo YouTube. Nkofo edwe ho e wo book mu. Nkofo edwe ho e wo nwom ho. Wo na wonye bi wo be embeji mu champion wata. Because at the end of the day, who kofi akoda? Nankofo account rolly 6 figures dollars. What one CD data no now this one now they kind of for one same left right center. It wouldn't say one cash out to be a keep quiet. The next one. Be careful when you talk about people who are falling in love. Be careful when you talk about people who have ever fallen in love, still in love, and have the potential of falling in love. Finally, a mantra on my page, you know, in all of this, their involvement of children. In Kwala, ye koya ye bay, Kwala no kuta tablets. Omo ko otiwa na Sarkodie banity school ne akache say so your daddy has been doing abortion psychologically. So obetia say me papa ye ne 13 years ago. Obetia say wana na ebedicate akwala no. Ensem na ye keka kono the children are also there.
Yeah.
Omo besua fi mehu say dachi bi say oba anyam mawa. Also ya abortion. Also oje. Also ye den. All that we are doing, we should also be careful because Kwala. And then it hurt me. I woke up and I saw said, Yvonne actually said we both have daughters. Let's see what I'm saying. I said, can we no, it is a no-go area. Yankee can call Yankee kind books, Nientie songs, Nien for commentaries, any idea. Yeah, bear. I will for the Sarkodie wife. Any Yvonne. Some psychologically psych the children for what is happening, for they need it. I'm obi anjin say ne mama sorry ya no start yin kwala gu ye. Ana say ne papa or your medra. Because he asked somebody to abort. Children have a way of saying things.
Okay, be wrapping up your first one after somebody.
Intia na aka and kwalano adrimu.
Okay.
These are my set of 6 pointers.
Okay.
I wrote on my page. Inti said me sanso ba. Afe mechre why these pointers. Here we are. Now you judge it. Now you talk. Say better talk you. Say better judge you. But at the end of the day, we should know say we are going somewhere.
Thank you, Lady Ref's opinion. Firmly put out for your knowledge and information. Ya besa ba so na yetie ne conclusion remarks na fe yasana yetime bie phone line. Baba menko Alicia ho na memisa Alice so say ono so ensem we nyina as a lady ne colleague lady so echo through we aye no abobo ni atempo hu ni papa ne ma men kan crunch no star bi anyem na ensem bebre no ono so say na hu no Alice also be me uncle.
Match reality for me. Yeah, chef ones. First of all, me congratulate you on my idea. Sarkodie Yvonne.
Okay.
I mean, we've gotten us something to talk about for the past few days. And secondly, maybe I mark this caution before I even start my presentation.
Okay.
Now, be aware inside and I say in the dark. Put it behind your mind that one day there's a tendency that we're out.
Yeah, true.
Into who you be inside or in the dark. Make sure that you walk about sorry, you walk about.
No.
Yeah. Because one day it might come back to bite you. Let's start it from Yvonne.
Okay.
Reading the whole book, I feel that Yvonne has some kind of resentment, some kind of pain, some kind of journey to self-discovery. Of Felissa, she's been cheated on, she's been pained for a long time. So she feels like this is the time to actually come out to say whatever she feels like. And because of her past or because of her family issues, which is she not having a fatherly love from the onset, Ama, all that she wanted to have was to feel that fatherly love. And she's channeled that into men of that caliber, like this musician in Yama, because I mean, we can attest to the fact that maybe Sarkodie is not the only one that Yvonne has. We have seen Yvonne around. There are a lot of musicians. I would not like to mention names, but there are a lot of musicians.
Oh, so no crowd be did that anti. Wabo Inyanya Dean, Wabo Fianco Bossman. Fianco Bossman chase. Also a musician.
You see?
Yeah.
And aside that, name down for Joy B and other people. But yeah, inside. I just say Nimba, you know. Yeah, so I feel that in all these people, Yvonne wanted to find that kind of hug, that kind of fatherly love.
From a man.
Yes, from a man. And so that has led him to, you know, confront. Yes. And then they have taken advantage of her, like, as in making her look like, yeah, we are there for you, giving her that landing, and by the end of it all, Uncle Siaga. And for her trying to, you know, put Sarkodie on the spotlight right now, I feel like, one, if you've really had, we all know that memoirs definitely are, stories of life, autography, something that you have gone through or you want to share, like it's so dear to your heart. So if Sarkodie happens to be in your storyline, you know how Sarkodie is at the apex of his career. You know how Sarkodie is. Say Akapoye say now or show be 22nd.
Yeah.
Ohio or so. Or Nyama, like he's at the height of his career.
Yeah.
So even if he is part of your story and you want to tell it in a way, I feel like the same way that ultimately cover in Nyama, because I'm sure that there's a lot more to her love stories more than the other book nimon. It's the way ultimately a year be free more. Ultimately like a short in a bimono. You should have found a way. She should have found a way to actually even disguise Sarkodie's name in the memo. Like
David. So you decided then there is no book.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying that aside even she wanting to tell her story, she also wants to make her book sell.
Exactly. Another
so it's
fact.
just like sensationalism in journalism because you actually want to provoke interest of the stories that you are writing, and that should be your focal point. That should be her selling point or the Benyan Crawford kind book no and that is why she included it. So, and I will not buy that. And I don't really mind Sarkodie coming out to rap and then to also banter whatever, because what puts him a career online? My family is there, my kids are there, and you've come out to me. So whatever you have done to me, I also come out at you and then defend myself. However, I feel like Bebia Sarkodie Kodruno, you understand, he had to take strategic move to banter this particular issue about. I think he didn't do justice to whatever case, because as I said, Obia Yvonne has already won the heart of many in this particular case, and it's making it look like Sarkodie doesn't have a case again. But in actual terms, Sarkodie should have a case because of what his part of the story also tells us about. So in all, I think that they all did good, they all did bad in a way. Yeah. So basically,
your first contribution. And okay, thank you, Alicia. Mamiko lady, so back be na femi misane say after Yvonne the book ni buy, we realized now binumu expecting for Sarkodie be reply. In fact, within a week, and now also then a response by. What do you think about Sarkodie's response, knowing Yvonne Nelson's pain? What do you think about that?
Let me say, so both of them are still acting amateur. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. So when we say Obana only know 13 years no, or tries to pour out a bit of pain, I am for consolation, Ebwa. For Ebwa mano. A man of some level of healing now. I know in her song say, okay, say I pray you get the healing you are looking for. But as a see healing now he's looking for no. Also they what's the process the grammar I feel too much
pain.
Will be on us will be another drama. Another guys in Yanya Numuna to a teba. So what baby done boys in a show deba. So will be a chapter, will be a baby in a chapter. Nipa ne try say Obehili. And
John Money Haley. What's that?
Or respond?
What's that? Mako Abe Bukronim. As I say, no, I'm for born and Kwame born and away.
I thought that you were cool until I had a hint. And I'm saying, Bray. I thought you were cool till you had a hint. Just when you said again, no, you can't say no, me tia, and I said, Bra Michael told me. Now, I'm very
he didn't stop.
He didn't stop. You know.
Oh, of course. Of course.
At the end of the day.
And
Adiano from the beginning, no. Na Yvonne, my pain should give me value. My pain should be worth something.
Okay.
Eya na ma film no. I was say menya bibi film.
Okay.
In return.
Okay.
Bibi a menya film no is what is the commercial value.
Okay.
Into odi onope and odi ne ho eto line so. In other developed countries and I say in other places no. Enka oni tako their management be bon komo. Aka say ena meko enti cash na fi ha musu mon jumping fi ha na yentumi nya ade
ofre Sarkodie se omra me mon komo Sarkodie se enkomo no ba bi person komo ne koso no onye comfortable ntoma
assessant
enti me sure say that time nanka o Sarkodie hu say this is what I'm about to do
brasa me sankomo yetumi di no publicly we ni benye be
bi unze obetimi asu ko enkomo emotional komo. Oh no, let's be honest. No, let's put everything aside. And come on and yeah.
Also have a croc on me boy.
What did I say nipa ho.
Exactly.
It's all croc no.
Enya croc pe say.
So you beginning of the book no.
The fear interest any them. Sarkodie. No, what I mean is the Sarkodie person kutia. Wait, Black Nana. The man Jack is referencing. Angel, Yanko Jami, Yvonne say Nkomobi, Yanko Jami. When we go, Yvonne feel. Oh, how? But I talk about Sarkodie. No. It's a honor. Then you have a case. No, say Yvonne. No, you're not getting me.
Intimate conversation.
No, what I mean is a honor bit many keys, but I say. Okay, so I'm not suggesting it. You said you could have given an alternate. What say a honor ni power honor? Yes. Another venue any penny will be brave. Promise, and I also could have another venue.
Okay. One committee for that conversation. And so she said, in as much as a trim, I feel that Sack still has a toll of that abortion on him. Obi Oha, let's be honest, Nipa Oha in our past. Yeah, try to avoid them. We are avoiding them not because they are bad people. Yeah. But one way or the other, we have some kind of history with them that makes us very uncomfortable. Okay. When it comes to mind. And men as men, which is someone that work hard, oh boy. A tormented or also in his own way. It is a man any kind of psychological slowment, best slowing it down. Psychologically, or avoid it anywhere, any best way he can. And he said, no, and shada and have a matured way of going about these things. Now more they are back out. Now more my in full details. Now see I back forth. We release this song. When so trouble, you can book in na baby na answer now bet ya then I say bet 2 minutes, 3 minutes song in a short. What's your also part? Lines no would stream. Me, I think I can recite the lines because maintain over and over. But book no, yes, I can recite the chapters though. We are thinking about how to, but then come maturity. That's I mean. Baby, I do know creative art. Baby, I do know. Ye beja legacy dia to her. Emma krana abetwaso. Okay. Baby, I will be about Obobra Sammy abaso because what steady pace be said. A possible so be fan crofo they are nobodies. Now mama abeye DB. Ye beye books, nkofo betro other books like Yvonne Nelson. Men probably will come out. But yen steady pace ne say nkwala na beye bia. Omo beye better than we did. And they can cash out better. Ne embeye emotional tantrums. Nembeye brand tantrums. Nembeye umbenya kofon kase. At the end of this, which brand will associate with you? You hear a woman say this to another woman. What's your child say? Man, we are there. Any about brands anymore. In as much, I was say or release the idea at anymore. She wants her pain to give her value. Sarkodie also wants his silence and his manhood and his mistakes to also give him value. Think how much nasi maturedly. In Kadia way, a better first and said, no.
But I'm trying to say, Sarkodie wouldn't have allowed this to come out. Yes. I'm trying to say, Sarkodie wouldn't have allowed this to come. But Alicia, let me come back to you. What do you think about Sarkodie's response in the song as a lady, knowing that only will be a deity? What Babontia Beka the pains you went through? And I expect Tony Paco will come and sympathize with you. But now, Only Paco na man sympathize with you. Wasamba Abeshie Pepe Agu or so him. How does it make you feel as a lady?
Personally, from the start of
so, when you're breaking out that boy. No, like let's be honest.
Oh yes.
There was a guy now or more breaking heart no. Then oh can or story no baby. Now no so bad so for free or cross that time now oh dirty John, Paul and the old boy Tom. Okay, can you boomer? How would it make you feel?
I would just say that you're a lunatic. Okay, but Brasami, honestly, from the start of Sarkodie's song, I feel like no story needed. But baby, yeah, and you are for the street, and I say, no. I feel like it was not needed. It wasn't needed at all. Because if you're telling the story, you know, songs carry a lot more weight even than memoirs. Yeah, watch the songs carry more weight than that. Because what I was saying here, or what Sarkodie is singing, right? even illiterate and also obikwapo or passing by or better but before obi befa book akan no enye easy ono kwa word ba kwa we hu wo honom kra memo no kra muntimi enfre you understand so it goes far. Music or songs go far. So if you're telling your story through music or through songs, you have to tell it in a way that the truth, and I said how chronological is supposed to go, a bono pa like that. It makes people really understand the whole story, even than the person that has written the book. Because you are telling it from your own mind, from your own voice. Like voice, you are voicing it out. So people get to understand how the thing started, how it ended, whatever happened thereafter, and all of that. It is a no do baby now a friend is saying personal attacks. I know that I know that he's coming from an emotional person because as I did now I hate no I shouldn't I did after the rabbit and I had no make church say me my say I shouldn't and also a person protecting the brand because I didn't say any brand but as like Yana or the mixie you know I always tell people that I come from a communication background. I always tell people that silence it's also another form of communication. Silence is another form of communication. But if you choose not to go silent, you have to make sure that whatever communication that you're bringing out is correct, is chronological, no loopholes. Because immediately there's a loopholes, whatever you have said, it would not make sense again.
Solid. I feel I'm Kojo now. Emisa Kojo say, and also the emano account from their perspective. Need their question. So far, Sana Uhuno Sarkodie response. Especially book need they say you know a review and Tiansha response no. Sana Uhuno response no.
Yeah, you bet share for. Before I say my kind response, me kobu no forward no. You're trying, I think, say Manasseh, or say this is a book that is bound to ruffle feathers and ignite wild debates. So, you say, you get here, people will discuss in their homes, at their offices. It will be wild. So, writers, I aware, say we. A bit messy. It's more beyond catch feelings will feed. Around for you to be no true woman and gasano or Yahweh. So while we are now you are crying more than the bereaved.
Okay.
And the reason assemble everybody have their say.
Bia
Nia wako kumni pampo sabi ya didn't could not a 10-year beer. Your man of pine son on some kind of numasem. But lawyer, no more bomb crew. And that is how the system is. Say the court, a some court one. Judge no ni will be. Lawyers ni will be. Or two trans no I can wash them. Actually no ni will be na acquire the no. We now bomb kura na judge no ni o can ye. Any your way can ye no. Now for your dear goons and ye near him say as some way can you wake the me did say we are some year now we had the beam now we had the four. So that is where we have gotten to. Enti mempet the we are. E bi no fa ne say e man ne man tokwa. Enye man ne man tokwa. Yvonne e de Sarkodie asem na aba. Eti e man ko gina fa say ya kan enua na man so ko gina fa say ya kan enua. Open conversation.
Okay.
Book ni ba ye ball. Ye nua ba na ba so.
Okay.
With the confidence how our tron near mano and even the marketing appeal. Market you be emotional appeal. And no you so yet. Or can in a way say you feel emotional and to certain logical reasons be and kind of normal circumstance. Oh, and can go through no cry, you skip it because of how the emotions are. It's part of marketing. And clearly, among François, I already said the Sarkodie bit was the seller of the book. And I don't know, say people would doubt it. It is true because a buyer, I don't know the main conversation.
Okay.
And see, a yes, Sarkodie will say, and a book will say, because they are all content of the book. Anybody whose name has been mentioned, they have a say. If they think, say, the narration wasn't the right way. So they should allow people to do that.
Okay.
Sarkodie by a response. Now, so responded to idea based on how idea no receiving no that motions now also what they responding. The Sarkodie control don't know man. Me sure so this attitude we never could boot no.
Okay.
But the real idea by command for the family. The way or shape to the extent. Maybe when it was first released, okay, let's see. But and come over because the reactions, now your tone or try the answer, ne goals, no, or achieving the goals, no, because almost okay, I have these goals to achieve. Now, goals, no, it is being attained. Okay. It is according to translation, say, it is not going into my favor. But I think there is something right in the book. So let me also come out and speak. And so I was very happy when Sarkodie spoke. The normal Sarkodie would not come. But this time, he needed to do that.
Okay.
And then some ben or babekai. And some go book no a nuaba no a kind or sit there be. Did nuaba, as some way the yes adity. Baby and Sarkodie who ye he can cry the fact say. One or buy a dream say, yin say yin to me in current yin yingu. Ne mono one hour didn't call a year hospital facility. And a ujado. That was what Yvonne said. He took me there and left. It's a Sarkodie look very bad because Bearman to me in your basa. And as Sarkodie said, Debbie, that is not the story. If you put Sir as someone who say, a man me push you say, due to my circumstance and situation, I'm not ready for a baby, no. And ya me make a child say, keep baby, no.
Okay.
Keep baby, no. Name no now say, o school, into it me yeding, and keep baby, no. And if one crowd here, then some na the end buy no. Also can say this thing will turn her career upside down. It could be say, set time na what shall see off she was what? Nigeria, your friend in interest in it is all carrying saying. A bit affecting the business. And your baby Anna, when your man was out more dinner, would me go about the normal ways.
Yeah.
It's a beer on your mind, and not to car say, this is not a laughing matter. And they have the tendency to turn my career upside down. To no cry, sir. I'm watching thoughts, no, a boba. And son was ready other meanings, other angles. Okay, now let's get to the state. Bemanam and then and a young guy on also on planning on also this is so there was a consensus. It is Sarkodie Shima. No, me nearby, that is not it. This is the true story. And someone Sarkodie come out for say Odi Yvonne Sam. I don't get it. And him funny in front of Odi Yvonne at him. Odi Yvonne.
Oh, sir. Oka say Yvonne Nelson no offense and konde nko wache obapa na mo nim say Yvonne Nelson ye Cuban linker ama mema obewie ne nipa mema salina Charlie
so much and yes Dabuna you see and then we go about a piece of art so be a piece of art is subjected to
obi catch us say hey get ready there mema to so di na chi o
and say no way
do you understand it?
No, Meba.
No, but oh. Obikasa, do you understand it?
Meba, where ye?
Oh, answer me.
Answer question.
Obikasa, say, Mema did it means you are cheap.
Oh, and he said, but says I didn't create a book.
No, that's what it means. It means you are cheap.
And also a book, no, baby, because there's one Aziz. There's one.
No, I know, yeah, throughout her lifetime, people.
What did they to buy?
Or the
date by?
No, so what did
okay, 2010. No, I know. Aziz here. My name Aziz here. Ni JSS.
Exactly.
Another guy, also here, Fianco Bossma, say SS. Okay, Yama Inyanya Money, Jamie Robert, or my date be.
There you are, my date.
Good. Until how would you know, say 2010, there were other men, maybe are not new with the we don't know. We don't have an idea.
Anytime on the tea.
Or didn't the tea
but yes, that time no way.
20.
Oh, I don't have the date, but what I mean is on any date here on any way.
So Chester from time I often in the last relationship, not only will be aunts now what to the next person. Or try to be established
and your book what am I saying to Obi Abetmia fail say this is what was happening. But the point is and yatum did ye enya tem didi so me catch o say
tem didi
na tem didi no say there na tem didi
what degree
me say there be me no kra ne say say time na me no wo ho no na enya wonko me nko na me
ojo said that be ukoshi oba bi na person ne twempena na person wire no ka say hey we dey kojoki na akofa no hwe e ma sunlight di na chi
no kra
te say ki
na sam na no kra
say no kra waka tia
na no ada na sam no kra de e de na che sa sam no kra ye yawo
oh na ho bia anim nya fa
David ora wanim nya fa so because wanim nya fa na wanim nya fa mpa waka no kra onye wo and you see let's not take it out of context. This is a response. This is a response to something.
Okay.
And some na a woman not I say beef.
Yeah.
So be a beef and some na wo dey abana no be there. You try na ye it don't let's not take it as insult against a Yvonne.
Okay.
And Yvonne I'm here will say she wasn't too much prepared for the people not mentioning, you know. Did she really ask questions? Say, and Kofoya me story across your path. My dream who you me do how I'm presenting it in my book. Would they come back? And if they are coming back, how are they also going to come back? Did she think about it? Yes, probably maybe she thought about it and she took a decision that let me put it that way. That is how come some of them or yet description and a bimu or bo mudin or mutin sadakam Michael Lusod no Sunday Sarkodie no e kan a bimu ho no or my description a man who do this now wow the word abiti so now the good thing is so kind book now there is a song for you to also listen then you put the two things together. Okay. Send your bear enquire sideways so that you read it logically and balance because you nani any hobby. They more some cano. Okay. And the 18 year the see about tweet near that so. That be time a time. Oh, is that? Yeah, time no. Oh, send some more campus and can't tweet baby. Oh, there is so see a papa. David about 10. About 10. Well, oh, tweet it then case. Okay, has met your mouth. Minutes you know that can't tweet now. I want to pick calls. But before I do that, Alice, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Maximum. 2 minutes maximum. What do you have to say before the calls come? Still on Yvonne Nelson and Sarkodie saga. Just 2 minutes maximum, and time like I say 1 minute plus one.
What I want to say is that all that has happened. What we have to do now is pick a cue from it. It is their own problem. It is their own situation. Cecilia, Yvonne Nelson has opened our eyes to the reading tangent among of but to tell you something, Mema has been there for a while. A lot of people have written some Angelina Jolie, read a lot of people, but just that Afena I say yes, so yeah, rise that kind of way. It's a good way to actually tell stories. It's also a business part. Okay. So we should look at that side too. Okay. If you feel like you have some stories or you've gone through a whole lot and it can really make waves and this thing, it's another point of business. Okay. Take it and then capitalize on it and then do your best. I mean.
All right. Thank you. Lady, 2 minutes maximum.
But I think I agree with Alicia. Cecilia, we'll be able to go ahead and drop. Short chapters in India. Okay. The other person can be a put it in the book. But my point is the book now what they Bible or Chinabi ede another response to say could you can ede respond men planning do business venture ne pe say respond dear na obeye dear to aso again ensem bi wo ha say ye ka nye say me mfua say ye ni say ye ka but o ka na o de kasakon ato ho cause enkwala na eba okay ansa na mo be break a mo beti ase no na so manyin kakra edu ho enti say ye kasa ye intro book ye fa fact mbra ye business value I like that part say your pain can give you yeah broken heart in the betro book near the pain adisika. You know, it's a good thing, but whilst you were doing it, be prepared for the other things that will come. Maybe another part 2 of the book. Response in the part 2. And also be a movie. And I said part number one audio book. And also another, you know, means of and I said, obey collective. We come together, we plan the arts, and we do it well. And on a boom, Sikaniba, Obia DB. Yen na beneficiary.
Kodo 2 minutes maybe na family obi ayi.
Yen ni aba no. Senia oba ya na ye po na baso say ya asanto a na amanfo eso wa kokudro no. Senia onya kokudro tron amanfo di no. Na nka obi a ne din wom bi ba no no so ba bonten a anka se onya botre.
Okay.
Ase wa expect say obi beba bon obi nso beba abe have we say it a buy no dey ahopepre kasa ema or committee a lot of blunders it in konya abotre no to so maka obi ho asem no dey ba say brebre ama na me nam di kan koye nti wo dey ma me nso me nya abotre na me ntie obi say you are not tolerant but only there you feel it comfortable to write about people in your book. Okay. And Sarkodie mpode wa amodin won say wa amonidin but and they say obi onye onim story etie nyum na you wouldn't know the person but you there what know nipa ni din tno ne ntahudin nyina ma eye Google map direct GPS e ko no say about the idea nim story na we will know so he's talking about Yvonne and on kro bubu baby ni ade so we should be ready for what is happening.